Welcome back, everybody. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. Somebody with a signal. We're going to start this race today in P12. Side-by-side racing and front racing. You can see getting inside of us now. One hypercar off to the side in the grass. Decided to get a tow. Through the field today is a 1978. We're coming into this race with a 1740 rating. This is a 35-minute race today. We need to stop at least once for fuel. This is IMSA fixed multi-class racing. Another hypercar off to the side. Speaking of multi-class, that's the GTP class that we saw. These hypercars sitting off to the side of the road. Second class, LMP2 class, and then there's the GT3 class. Car in front, losing control, hitting the wall hard. We take a tow there. We'll see what place we got after the first lap here. Once we cross the start line. Like we're up to 8 already after one. Currently 8th in our class, right on the tail of 7. I know it says 6th there, but they were 6th when they crossed the line, and we're moving slow. They're starting to pick their speed back up. There's a back out here. Looking for a way by now. Opening up the gap to the car behind, still nose to tail with 7th place in our class, right in front of us. We're still in 8th, we started the race in 12th. Oh, LMP2 car off the side of the road. Trying to get back on now, that should be one more place for us, up to 7th in our class. We'll run down 6th here. Sure we can get by them. Trying to hang on tough sometimes. We're gonna go side by side briefly there. A little bit, it looks like maybe side by side. Right up there on 6th place in our class now, currently in 7th. That happened a lot. Oh, that's a hypercar behind us. I thought an LMP2 car just suddenly caught us, but that's a hypercar here. Cadillac. Looking to get by, but we are battling. Looks like we might attempt to use the hypercar to get up and past this car in front of us. So close. Not quite enough there. Up now to 6th place in front of us, getting nose to tail with 5th. We're still looking for a way by. Get ourselves up to 6th place. Still opening up the gap of the cars behind. Pretty decent gap now. Not too much of a worry for the cars behind us. This time we're going to get in the slipstream and make it look like we're going to make a move to the inside here. We're not going to quite go. We're going to dive. We're all starting to catch the cars in front of us, grouping up here. There's a 4-car group now. We're going to go to the inside this time. Looks like we've got it. Up to 6th place in our class. Going to defend a little bit maybe here. Defend to the inside. They're going to try maybe to go to the outside. We're going to block that. Solidly in 6th place now. We got to be able to run away from them. I'm pretty sure we have our pace. See if we can catch 5th and 4th. Not too far ahead. Their battle might allow us to catch them quickly. They're going to go side by side here in the backstretch. Looks like somebody is making a pass or not. They're still nearly side by side. Looks like somebody's going for the crossover. I'm starting to catch them quickly now. We have caught 5th place, nose to tail, flashing our lights, letting them know we're here because they're battling and we've got way more pace at the moment. 5th to defend their position instead. They'll be able to make a move soon. Should be open soon, I think, at the end of this lap. Probably not going to take it right away. We should be seeing GT3 traffic in the next couple of minutes as well. Closing in 5th place right now. Not too far from 4th either. Let's see if we can't get these positions. Oh! 5th place loses control. Loses control at the back end. We had to go off track a little bit to avoid contact. One of the cars behind loses control and goes up right up against the wall. We might be losing a position because of that. Not sure if we have a slowdown penalty or not. That is not great for us at the moment. We're going to slide back in up at 6th place. Oh, the car in front makes a mistake. We're going to get in front before turn 3. To 5th now, we've made that pass. We've got clear track in front of us. Car behind getting a little squirrely here and there. We're opening up the gap now. Probably closing the gap to 5th. We'll try and get a mark on where that is soon. They started to run away as we were battling. Oh, that's 5th right there off the side of the road. We lost control in the corner in front of us. I think we're up to, was that 5th or 4th? It could have been 4th there. Let's see, I think that was 5th though. Up to 5th now. You can see some more LMP2 cars in front. GT3 not too far ahead. That was for 4th. We gained 2 spots in that lap. Cars behind battling now. That's going to allow us to open up the gap even more. Pretty clear track in front and behind for us now. We've started to get clear of our class to chase down the cars in front of us. Starting to run into the GT3 traffic now though. Currently 4th in our class. We did start the race in 12th. We can see some more cars in our class ahead of us going into turn 1 as we're coming into the main stretch. Still plenty of time in the race. A lot can happen. Let's see if we can't get even closer to third before we need to pit. Car behind going a little off track. We're going to pull into the pits a little bit early, just as we're starting to hit some more GT3 traffic. We should just be taking fuel. A bit of repair. Looks like just a little bit of GT3 traffic on exit. We're going to complete our pit stop early though. We just ended up started running the traffic. We had a clear track for a bit. So we're going to get past some of these GT3 cars again and hypercars starting to catch up. Hopefully it'll be clear for us for a little bit though. And we'll be looking for these other cars to make their pit stops then for us to regain some positions. It says we're 8th in our class currently, but that's when we made our stop. We'll have to see what that updates to when we cross the start-finish line again. And the main backstretch should be able to let this GTP by without issues. Looks like they might be struggling to catch us on the backstretch. We're going to stay in the draft. Currently 10th in our class. We did start the race in 12th. We were 4th when we made our pit stop. There should be quite a few cars still to pit. Probably most, if not all of them, we took an early stop. So plenty of time on fuel. We were just taking a little bit of a gamble to see if we can't get a little bit closer to third, just on pit strategy. Pretty sure we're well clear of 5th and 6th if we don't make any mistakes anyways. Just as I say that, no, just kidding. Alright, so far, still chasing down the hypercar that passed us not long ago, getting through the GT3 traffic pretty well so far. I think maybe our pit strategy might be alright. The GT3 traffic is spread out a decent amount at the moment. We have a pretty clear track in front of us still. Not too far behind that GTP car, but getting out of our sight now. Just a few GT3s just ahead, a few seconds ahead now. Pit window will start to close in the next lap or two. Well, maybe I've seen some people fuel save to go a bit further. We'll see how it turns out here. Already up one more position, 9th in our class now. Catching some more GT3 traffic. Flashing the lights, let them know we're coming up and ready to get by soon. Now up to 8th in our class, LMP2 car coming out of the pits. We're going to get by them on the inside here. It says that they were in 3rd. Up to 3rd in our class. Pit window should be closing soon. It looks like it's possible that our strategy worked out for us. We're now in front of 3rd by about a second. At least it says they were in 3rd before they took their pit stop. Pass this Audi GT3 really quick. Car behind is going to have them in the way in Sunset. We're going to have a clear track in front of us right now. We'll see what place we're in when we cross the line. Most of the field should be done pinning now. Up to 5th currently. I see somebody in our class not too far ahead here too. It's possible people went for a longer fuel saving strategy. We'll have to see. We are actually in 3rd. I might have been tricked. Car behind said that they were in 3rd. We're gaining time on them now. Well more than a second. Gap between us and the car behind. Catching a Porsche GT3 here. Looks like some damage to the front end. And we are up to 3rd. I'm pretty sure I can see 2nd and 1st in front of me. Some people just stayed out longer on their fuel. Quite a long time. Pit window should be closed now. Up to 3rd in our class. Started the race in 12th. You can see 2nd and 1st not too far ahead. If they start battling, that might allow us to close the gap. We could have a real chance. And from nearly the back of the field to at least podium position here. That is second place, the car in front of us right now in our class. We run them down a few seconds behind at the moment, but we could really close that up, I think. If they start to battle with first or traffic becomes an issue, we're starting to increase the gap to the car behind in fourth now. Still third in our class. Not a lot of time remains though. It does look like maybe second place is less than a second behind first. Don't know if they're going to be able to close that gap or not. Does look like we are closing the gap to second place too. They weren't as far around the corner as last time. Time is ticking, only a few more laps to go. Cars in front start battling, we really could have a chance at second or first here. Currently third in our class, just looking to keep this clean though. Feels like some pretty good vindication considering the last couple races here at Sebring, we didn't end up too well. About a lap behind at least each race. You can see second is pretty close to first place now. We're about 4 seconds back. Actually close enough to start to count that. should be running out though. I'm not sure where the leader is at the moment. I might have to do one more lap here. Looks like white flag, last lap. Still trying to close in on first and second. Not too far ahead of us. Ooh, GT3 off to the side of the road there. Coming on close to us. That unfortunately didn't involve first or second in our class. They seemed pretty angry after where that was. We're going to get by some GT3 cars here. Have to split inside, in between them, I mean. GT3's ahead. Oh, we are so much closer to first and second than we were earlier. If only we had a little bit more time in this race, I think we would have a real chance at it. If they start to battle though and knock each other off track or something, we could take the win here. You can see them just ahead, nose to tail pretty much. I think we had the pace on both of them. We were catching both. I don't think I got to actually qualify this race, and that's why we started 12th. But we started 12th, finished 3rd on the podium for this race. Feels pretty good. Our rating went from a 1740. We gained 57 points. We're up to a 1797 now. Like I said, feels vindicating. To get a decent finish after some not so decent finishes. You seem pretty happy about it. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.